Hey guys, it's Sandy. Hey, I wanted to jump on here today and just show you what I am doing to get prepared for what I see as trouble brewing on the horizon. I really believe it. I think that with all the schools going back in session, I believe that COVID cases are going to go up, but not just that, with the election coming up, I think it's going to be crazy. I think our world is going to get absolutely crazy, mostly right here in America. I've never seen such division and hate just over political parties. I've been through many elections, and even if you agree or disagree on who gets the presidency, there's never seemed like there's such hate and division amongst neighbors and friends. It's just really crazy, the world we're living in, and I believe it's going to get crazier. I want to show you what I'm doing to prep for my family when all of the store shelves sold out before. People could not get food. Start prepping now, you guys. Start getting stuff that you need. The worst that can happen is you have food that you're going to eat anyway and supplies you're going to use anyway, but I don't believe that's going to be the way that it is. I think that things are going to get crazy. I'm going to show you what I'm doing for my family, how I'm prepping, food and different items that I'm using, and I'm telling you, get started now. Do not wait until October, November, and then decide to start. Get started now. That way you're not spending a ton of money. You just do a little at a time. When you're at the stores, pick up a little bit of extra. It's going to pay off. You're going to use it anyway, but I just have a feeling, you guys, and that's why I'm doing this video. If I didn't care, I'd just do it for myself and do all the prep and not worry about it. But I do care, and I just believe that you can protect your family by starting to prep now for what's ahead for us. So I cleaned off some shelves in this closet that I had, this closet space, and using it as a prepper pantry area. Let me show you what I have started collecting. Now you guys, it's going to take some time to collect this stuff. You can't just go out and buy everything all at once. But here are like a canned section that I have here. I'm not usually a fan of canned foods, but I do like, I have a lot of tomatoes stacked in there, tomato sauces stacked in there, different kinds of beans. I've got pinto beans and kidney beans and black beans. So I'm just collecting all of these because these can be used for soups and they can be used to make salsas. Some canned mushrooms. I usually like fresh mushrooms, but if we are going into any kind of shutdowns, I need to have cans here. Here I've got a condiment section that I've started just with some different mayonnaise and mustard and barbecue salsas and salsa and other condiments that we like to use to make sure that we have stuff that we enjoy. Just in case I can't get out. And then baking soda, this is just a start. I can use them in baking or use it in cleaning, in laundry. There's a lot that you can use baking soda for, so I've started collecting that. Then you can see on another shelf that some canned meat that I've started collecting. I'll also get canned salmon and bring in. I really prefer frozen vegetables over canned vegetables, but I am going to start getting some canned vegetables to have also. There's just a whole row of peanut butter, and I've got some canned fruit that I've started. I am going to have to get a lot more bags of tea because plain water can get boring. I like water, but my family does like tea, so I'll get plenty of bags of tea. Ooh, that scared me. You guys, if you'll stop real quick and hit that like button below and comment, then it would really help me out. When you do, YouTube shows my video to more people. And then I just have a container of miscellaneous that I have different things in. So here I have a whole container of baking supplies with all kinds of spices that I'll show you. And this is really good stuff too. I wanted to show you this. Better Than Bouillon. It's like having 38 servings in here of bouillon, which gives tons of flavor to your soups, your rice, just everything. Instead of buying it already made up, this is a great way to buy it. So this is what it looks like with some of this stuff taken out. I've just got all the different spices. So I've got black peppercorns and Himalayan salt. We use the grinders, so this is just what I buy off of Amazon to keep. I am starting to buy more things of vitamins. This is the kind that we use, so I'm starting to stock up on vitamins. And then a whole lot of herbs because herbs make food taste better. And I just want to make sure that I have plenty to be able to season all of our food. We use a lot of herbs. It's an inexpensive way to flavor everything. Everything bagel seasoning, I have a couple things of it. I have plenty of other herbs that we use. We use a lot of chili powder. And then I also have stocked up on yeast because yeast completely ran out. You could not find it in the stores, along with sugar and flour and everything whenever the pandemic hit for the first time. So I have plenty of yeast because we make our own pizza crust. You can make bread. It's just a wonderful thing to be able to have yeast because you can make whatever and be able to make sure that you have your own food supply at home and still be able to eat healthy. That's the thing, is I want to make sure that I'm feeding my family good, healthy food still. So that's why I'm going ahead and starting to get a supply. I am stocked. I don't need to buy more herbs. I feel very comfortable with the amount of herbs that I have. Now let me show you. This is yet again a condiment section because can you tell we love olives? We love olives. So I have plenty of jars of olives in here. I've got sugar, some bags of flour. I will get more because it's easy to bake whenever I have these supplies. I will show you, I've got quite a few bottles of salad dressings here so that we really like having salad dressings. And then I've started collecting applesauce. You can see I have quite a few containers of applesauce because if I don't have fresh fruit available to buy easily, then applesauce is a good alternative to be able to have. And then some bottles of oil because we do use oil. Olive oil is something we really like and use. I have quite a few jars of a marinara spaghetti sauce that I can use for different things. And then I have a whole container of pasta, rice, and beans. Let me show you. So this pasta, rice, and beans container is filled to the rim, but it's because they are things that really don't go bad. Let me show you what I have in here. So I have bags of rice that I bought. I really like basmati rice. It's one of my favorites. So I have the basmati rice here that's ready. I've had pasta ready. We like linguine a lot, so that's a pasta that I have. I did have some quinoa too, and I'm going to get more because this is really a seed. It's not actually a pasta, but it is full of protein. It's really good for you. It'll make you feel full longer also. So this is a good thing. I'm going to buy some more bags of this. I do have bags of pasta in different kind of shells and shapes so that it keeps things interesting and fun. So I have pasta ready. We don't eat a lot of pasta anymore, but I do have it, and it has great shelf life so that we will be able to eat it. I've been starting to buy bags of beans. These are great to eat in soups or to eat with as just a bean soup or chilies, or I can also make refried beans out of them and have them in Mexican dishes. So I have some different bags of beans. These last also on a shelf for a long time, so they're a great thing to invest in. Rice, beans, pasta, they will last. I do have some red lentils here. These are really good in soups. Also, it's really high source of protein. I could put them in chili, and whenever you put it in, you don't even notice they're there. Mostly if you smash them up, it just makes a thicker soup, but it gives a lot of nutrition and protein in there. On space, and you don't have closet space, you can always use an option like this and put cans and slide them under the bed. So here is just an overview of the pantry space that I made. That is cast iron soap. I have different ones. I make my kids' face soap, and we use that for also our hand soaps. So here I have everything on the shelves. I can continue to organize as I continue to stock up. Already picked up some bleach. I'll pick up another bleach. I picked up some vinegar. These are the kinds of things that also sold out. Vinegar and alcohol and hydrogen peroxide, bleach, it all sold out, so I need to go ahead and get it now. I have a couple things of vinegar because I use it for cleaning in my miracle cleaner that I use to clean our bathrooms, and I also use it in our laundry. It's the best natural fabric softener. Mac has plenty of fireballs ready. This is just some distilled water, which is what I use to make our hand soap. So this is another closet that was just a mess that I just had so much stuff in. Here is what always has been our medicine shelf, but it was absolutely just thrown in there. It was a mess. So I got everything ready because I don't know, will we need to be able to get medical supplies without going to the hospital? So I wanted to make sure that we had enough. So I bought some cold and flu, let me turn this around here, cold and flu remedy kind of things that I have. These are the partly used bottles, but I went and bought new of these things so that we have just in case. Not just coronavirus, but also for flu season and cold season that always comes around this time. I just have our bandages and everything ready here. Those are just some knee bandages, but I've got all of the bandages ready in case we need to do any first aid at home. So I still have some bottles of alcohol and hydrogen peroxide. Aloe vera and alcohol make a really good hand sanitizer, so it's good to have this on hand also. And then I just have this is just our regular bin of regular stuff that we would need in case of getting sick. So I wanted to make sure that just in case, I also have plenty of medicine for us whenever I was preparing this. So I didn't just think about food, I've been thinking of other things too. Then here's just another spot that I've just started storing some things. I have our laundry detergent that we use so that I have plenty of that. I've got toilet paper starting and facial tissues, just tissues. And I have some garbage bags and just the soap that we use. So I've just started gathering these things. Now listen, you guys, you can't do this all at once or you're going to spend a fortune. So that's why I'm telling you now, start now. You can get out and start buying a little each time that you're going into the stores. So in one of our spare bedrooms, I've also been kind of making a collection spot. So I have paper towels ready, some more toilet paper. Listen, you know what happened to us? My husband had surgery right before the last pandemic, just a shoulder surgery, and I didn't know that everybody was going out and buying toilet paper. I didn't get the memo. So then when I went to the store, there was no toilet paper left. I couldn't believe there was like nothing. Thankfully, our neighbors gave us some until I could finally scavenge every single store to find just a little bit. So this time it's not going to happen to me. So I have plenty of paper towels that I can make disinfectant wipes out of these. It's super easy. I have looked at Walmart and CVS and all the stores. When I go in, I could not find any alcohol or hydrogen peroxide. I still can't, but I stopped at the dollar store to grab something else, and they had like 15 bottles, so I grabbed 2 of them because this is a great disinfectant to use to wipe off surfaces, to make hand sanitizer, everything like that. So I did grab those. I just have some napkins and more toilet paper. I'm telling you, I'm not going to run out this time. So this is the beginning of the stores that I have started. If we're shut into houses, if we can't get out, I know that my family is going to be taken care of. So I hope this video was helpful to you and gives you some ideas for your family. And until next time, I'm out.